get started on our backs today. So we're going to spend the next 5 minutes or so on our backs. So the first 1 or 2 minutes, allow yourself to just get kind of melty, feel your mat, let your body lay out, expand. And let your body soften any way that feels comfortable and right for you. There's really no wrong way to do yoga, right? This is a practice. So maybe get a little wiggles out before we find stillness. Maybe flex and point the toes, shake out those fingers. You can rock your head side to side. Find some length in the back of the neck here. So maybe that involves tucking the chin down towards the chest a little bit. Then we're going to come into this space. We're going to come into our bodies, onto our mats. I'm going to start by asking, what brought you here today? Maybe you just wanted to sweat. Maybe you just needed a break from work. Maybe there's something deeper that you're looking for today. I invite you to call that into the space as well. And then start to notice your breath. Last night I took a yoga class and the teacher said, breath is boss. And I thought, wow, I've never heard that before, but really breath controls the rest of our practice. Breath controls everything. Breath is boss. So where do you notice your breathing? Maybe you've never thought about it before. Oh, I can observe my own breathing. Yes, follow it in through the nose. See if you can follow the breath down the back of the throat. Notice it fill your lungs. Notice it expand your chest. Notice the rise and fall of the belly. Follow your exhale out from the belly, out from the lungs, the back of the throat, and out from the nose. So a few rounds of having all that focus on the breath. See if as you exhale, you can release something. Anything. Be a thought, be some tension in the face. Maybe even a sigh. And a little bit more release in every exhale. And we're going to work our way through a body scan, really allowing ourselves to transition into this practice so that the next 55 minutes, you're just kind of guided and flowing and completely aware of your body, how it feels. So we'll start at the base of the feet. Start by noticing your toes. Notice the arches of the feet. And if it's comfortable for you, if it's part of your practice, you can imagine pulling in some earth energy. It helps when we get stuck. It helps bring that flow, a little bit of movement into the body. So making our way up the tops of the feet and into the ankles. Imagine this energy bringing in and kind of clearing ourselves out from the inside out. With the awareness on the ankles, into and up the shins. Also using that breath to add that flow, releasing the tension, releasing every little cell. Slowly moving up the shins and the back of the calves. Just notice what you're noticing. Just notice your body. Let it be, accept, love. Breathe into that space. And when you're ready, slowly move up the shins into the knees. See if you can soften and relax the kneecaps just a little bit more. Slowly making your way up the thighs. The back of the legs, you can have the awareness of those hamstrings. Relax just a little bit more melting. Feeling supported by your mat, supported in this space. Moving up the thighs into the hips. Just Noticing whatever you're noticing. Maybe it's tightness, maybe it's nothing. That's still an awareness. Just awareness, that's what we're looking for. So we're bringing it in through the feet. We're all the way up to the hip space, that pelvic area, the low belly, the core. And slowly moving up the belly. Your awareness of the low back as well. So if you can soften a little more, relax a little more. And making your way up the spine, up the core. Getting to that heart space, noticing your chest. The awareness in that heart space, see if you can notice a little more opening. See if you can feel the radiation from that heart space. Open, soft, loving. Relax the shoulders. And then gently moving down the biceps into the elbows, the forearms, and the palms of your hands. Awareness on all 10 fingertips. See if you can feel the tips of all 10 fingertips just by having your awareness there. Can you feel that little sensation, a little tingling? Then making our way to the back of our necks, finish this body scan. Slowly bring your awareness up the neck into that jaw space. See if you can relax the jaw. Relax your cheekbones, relax your temples. Relax the brow and that third eye space. Finally, the forehead, the crown, head. And you've gone through the whole body. So the next 3 breaths, I want you to bring your body back together as one whole piece. Your awareness is now as your body as a whole. Instead of one part at a time, have awareness of the whole body connected to one piece. Deep inhales. Maybe make some sound on these exhales. Any kind of little sigh, be a relief sigh, or a horse sigh. Maybe we're just breathing out of the nose. And in this space, in this soft, still space, I invite you to set an intention for your practice before we get moving. And the practice of yoga doesn't stand off the mat, so if you have an intention for maybe something outside of this classroom, you're welcome to set any intention. Even if it's just simple, like I want to smile a little bit more today. Or I want to think a little bit less. I want to stop following that rabbit hole. Whatever it is. Get into the body, the eyes, figure the toes again. And then we're gonna bring our right knee up into the side body. Grab your shin and pull your knee as close as you can to that rib cage. Pull your knee up into the arm and you keep the left leg long. It's too much. You can have the left knee bent. Feel how it opens the hips, kind of like diagonal. Keep that spine nice and long and keep pulling the knee up into the arm. Last breath. Then we'll come to a supine figure four. So your right knee is going to come to that left knee. And gently drag your right knee out as you pull the shin and the foot closer towards the chest. Keep the spine nice and long on the mat. Try to keep your neck long too, so that chin is still tucked. And maybe invite a little bit of rocking motion side to side. Warming up the low back, checking in with the hips. Still just noticing whatever you're noticing the body. All right, with the left leg, go back down to the mat, or just put on the mat and kick your right leg straight up into the air. Grab the back of the right leg. And then we're going to open the hamstring, pull the shin close to the face. And while we're here, breathe into your ankles. So do some ankle circles, flexing your toes. Honestly, ankle feel today. Breathe into the calf, breathe into the hamstring. Let the breath move that tight and small. And then we'll switch. So same thing other side. That right leg goes to the mat. Guide the left knee up into the rib cage. Both hands on the shin. Pull the knee up into the armpit. Grab as tight as you can. So right leg long, along the lower stretch. You can bend that knee. That's okay. Deep breaths into the body. And then we'll release to that figure four, left side, supine figure four. So left ankle, right knee. Gently guide the shin close to the body as the left palm can be on the left knee. You kind of track the knee out the way that feels okay. And then maybe invite some off, motion side to side to the low back. Last breath here. Keep the left heel straight up towards the ceiling. Right leg can go back down to the mat. We'll put into the mat. Breathe into the back of that hamstring. See if you can grow a little longer through your left heel. That left leg is as long as possible. And then ankle circles as well. Flex and point the toes. Breathe into that ankle. Breathe into the toes. Arches of the feet. Everything. All right, beautiful job. Grab the back of both thighs. We're going to rock and roll along the spine. Bring that down. Give yourself a little massage along the spine, the soles of the knee, and then comfortable seated position. On those bones, you can cross the legs. Take a couple seated cat house and now let's sit up. Inhale, bring the chest forward, gaze up. Find and flow. Exhale, arch the spine. Breathe some flow to the spine. It's not right or wrong. Just warming the spine a little bit. And then back to neutral. Cross the hands to opposite knees. You're going to pull your knees up a little bit, allowing yourself to drop back. Let your chin go down towards the chest. You feel your upper shoulder blades separating. That space in the back of the heart. And release. Listen to those legs go. So heels on the mat, we're going to look to a boat pose for so this is our level 1 boat pose. Inhale, be nice and tall for the spine, not your feet up to the chest. If this is okay, maybe lift the heels off the mat. 2, straight into the leg level. 3, this is our exhale position. Inhale, find your spine into the mat. Exhale, back up, at your own pace. Inhale, down. Exhale, back up. On your knees, move at your own pace for 5 more. See if you can focus on the core, those hip flexors. Inhale, you do, and exhale, focus. Feeling that heat. Couple more. Last one, knee at the top, drop your left leg. Grab the right foot with the left hand. We're going to inhale to kick it straight. Pull the foot over to the left. Inhale, right hand reaches up and over legs behind you. As you pull your foot over to the left, let your chin go over to the right. Sit up nice and tall so And release. Let's just switch the legs here. So right leg flat. That's good. And right hand, same thing. Kick to straight. Pull the over to the right. And then inhale, big sweep left hand to up and then land behind your tailbone somewhere back behind you. Every time you inhale, see if you can go a little taller. Every time you exhale, see if you can turn your chin over towards the left shoulder. All right, release your center, cross over your legs and pull to the tabletop. Hands on your shoulder, knees under your hips. And then take a few more cat cow here. Something happened with the Zoom. Oh no, it's okay. Just you just a couple more cat cow. How does that feel? A little bit more. Actually, well, we're in the seat room, so we have more. And then take your hands a little bit wider, open out where they are right now. Begin to draw circles. I like to close my eyes and just feel into the body. So let the movement guide you. Whatever feels good, hips go back, hips go down to the side, hips go forward. It's all about you feeling your body. Try to let the thoughts go, just feel. Feel the shoulders, feel the hips, feel the neck, everything. Couple more. Anything you do on one side, on the other. Beautiful. Going back to that neutral tabletop position. Hands right at the hips. Hands right at the shoulders. Fit the feet nice and wide. You're going to tuck all 10 toes on the exhale, lift the hips, send them back, down the dog, press down on the butts. Pedal out those feet, lifting the heels and walking the dog. Feel your first down dog class. Suppose we return to a walking class. You can take resting down dog or resting child's pose. So let that gaze be back between the legs. Last couple breaths here in down dog. Pull your arms in to face each other a little bit. And then we're going to walk our hands back towards the feet and make our way to ragdoll. So let the belly hang out on the thighs, deep bend in the knees, grab your elbows. And then everybody relax their head and neck a little bit more. Shake out the head, yes and no. Ending on a yes. You can straighten into one knee at a time and just feel how it goes back the legs. Ragdoll pose. Last breath here. Release those hands and then we'll walk back to a plank. So walk your hands back, forward. Keep your hips low this time. Plank pose. All right, so this is going to be level 1. Stay here. Or we're going to bring right knee to left elbow top. Send it back. Left knee, right elbow top. Send it back. Now keep going. Warm up that forward. Or folded plank, that's okay too. Try to do a couple more. And then the next time your right knee goes over towards left elbow, straighten the leg. Cross our foot, left hand reaches up from the sky. You stabilize that right shoulder. A little more your gaze up the left fingertips. And return all the way to plank pose. Right goes back to meet the left. Take a breath. Nice strong inhale. Exhale, knee to right elbow, straighten the left foot. Take the other side. Fall and triangle across circles nicely. Maybe you can lift up the off of that. Beautiful. Lift the hips. Hands reach up. And return to your plank pose. Drop the knees. Move to 8-point pose. Drop your chest in between your thumbs. Straighten those legs, push the feet to the mat. Inhale, forward toes, lift the chest. Gaze lifts, press those feet over the core. Exhale, release, press back to the child pose. Nice and slow. Let the hips go back towards the heels. You can kind of, I like to see the hips left and right a little bit. Find a little more space so that your spine is as long as possible. Yeah. So, child pose, this is your resting posture for the last today or down. And then we'll lift the hips and come to a puppy pose. So the knees will probably come in a little bit more. Walk your hands forward. Now we're stretching the front of those shoulders. Your armpits are opening up. If you don't really feel this stretch, maybe come up onto the fingertips. See if you can add some height. Yeah. Especially some people really open the shoulders right now. Feel it. And then we'll walk our hands over to the right. Lift your left hand stack on top of the right hand. And then singling back into that left hip, open the entire left side of the body. Make your way through center, open to the left. Back to the right, just so you can feel the bit opening up that right arm. And then gently make your way back to center through tabletop to down dog. Lift those hips, send them high, send them back. Let that knee be back between the legs. Then on the bottom of the exhale, look at the space between the hands. Tippy toe to the front of your mat for the first one. When you get there, inhale, half lift, shine hard forward. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse one at all, lift to standing hands in the head. And exhale, hands to heart center. And down by the side, finding that mountain pose. Next inhale, hands goes right back overhead. Exhale, lift the hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, shine heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. You can take it through your first chaturanga vinyasa. Exhaling to a half push-up or your belly. Inhaling to an up dog or cobra pose. And exhale will always meet down. All right, from here, we're going to bring our feet a little bit wider. So maybe even like towards the outside of the mat. Walk your hands right under your feet. Left hand is going to stay under your face. Right hand is going to reach back, grab the left calf. Gaze under your left armpit, look up at the ceiling. So grab the outside of the calf. Nice job, strong through that left shoulder. Last breath, pull a little bit into the stretch. And then we'll release, come forward, switch out those hands. Let the right hand reach the face, left hand to the back. Outside or inside of the calf, it doesn't matter. You're using that grip to pull yourself into the stretch. Try to let your gaze be up towards that right armpit. Maybe you can look up towards the ceiling. And walk your way back to down dog. Big toes in the center line of the mat here. So big toes to touch. And then we'll inhale right from this high to the sky. Take a couple of hip circles here. Drawing circles with the knee. Opening up the hip, both directions. And then straight to that right leg, feeling down dog. We'll exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Drop the foot into a low lunge. Drop the left knee. Inhale, bring those hands forward, low lunge. And exhale, half splits. We'll move through some flow here, these two poses at your own pace. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. So it's all you, moving with your breath, with your pace. When you're in that low lunge, find that opening on left side. And exhale, half splits, right leg. Last one. Next time you come forward, plant that right foot, lift up high lunge. Working those legs, yes. Relax the shoulders. Take that left knee up into the quad a little bit. Feel that flex. All right, exhale, prayer hands, twist to the right. So left elbow's gonna find that right knee. Inhale, grow taller through your crown, pull your belly button up. Exhale, press the palms together, find more twists. Inhale, high lunge, release the twist. And exhale, open it up, warrior two. We'll take a second here to settle into the warrior two. So you might need to open the feet a little bit wider. You chalk your right knee out, make sure you can see that big toe, relax the shoulders, gazes forward. Inhale, reverse it. Left hand down, right fingertips up to the sky, gaze at those right fingertips. Exhale, step inside, ankle right over right knee. Left hand fingertips up and over. Inhale back to warrior two, and then we're going to start for a triangle. So you're straighten your front leg, maybe walk your back foot in shorter stance. Triangle pose, you're going to reach through the right fingertips as much as we can, and then revolve to triangle. So if you have that block with your right hand, that's exactly perfect for the block here. With the gaze, be up towards those left fingertips, strong triangle pose. And then we'll come to a wide-legged forward fold. So bring your body to the center line of the mat. Curl on your right heel so your toes clear the pigeon. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. First forward fold, bring your hands underneath you here onto the mat. Use the grip of your mat to pull you deeper into the stretch. Beautiful. If you feel like your head's really far from the mat, you can bring your feet wider. Your head's touching the mat. You can bring your feet far or close again. Like the bend of the knees to protect the legs. 5 more breaths here. See if you can pull your belly button closer up towards the spine. And then see if you can play around with your balance here. Life is all about balance, right? So move the weight into the balls of the feet. See if you can lift the heels just a little bit so that I can slide a piece deeper underneath. Beautiful. All right, inhale, lift up. We'll walk our hands back to the front of the mat. Frame that right foot. Exhale, take it through your chaturanga vinyasa. Or skip it and meet in down dog. Always an option to meet us in down dog and take that rest. You have to do the other side, and I want you to have power. All right, so bring those big toes to touch. Feet back. Inhale, lift the left knee, bend the knee, circles to start, open it up. You feel that it's harder on the shoulders here. Now feel that left foot in the air. Building strength in the arms. Then straighten that left foot. And exhale, knee to nose, plant the foot, drop it, low lunge, right knee drops. Inhale, sweep the hands up. And exhale, hop splits, straight into the left leg. So moving at your own pace once again. If there's any pressure on that knee, you can go up the back. Just find your flow here. See if you can just move with your own body, not relying on anyone else's. Use your breath. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Last one. Come all the way to high lunge. Hands come forward. You really feel that left leg working there. Settle into that high lunge. Make sure you can see that big toe left side. And then our right knees tend to droop. Pick that right knee up a little bit. Exhale, prayer hands, switch to the left, right elbow, left knee. Find that connection. Once you have the connection and the balance, inhale, pull the belly button up towards your spine, and exhale, press into the palms, spinal twist. Inhale, high lunge, working on transitions. Exhale, open up warrior two. Take a second to settle in here. Find those strong warrior two legs. Deepen the down front knee, just like high lunge makes the tree to the big toe. Inhale, reverse it. Right hand down, left hand up. Please follow the left fingertips. Exhale, extended setting. Left elbow, left knee, right hand reaches up and over. One more line. We come back to warrior two and set up a triangle pose. So straighten the left leg. Walk your back foot in a little bit, shorter stance. When you're ready, you can triangle. Reach with the left hand, so you can't more. Revolve the hands, left hand down, right hand up. So it's the perfect pose. You want to walk under the left hand. You want your core to be parallel to the floor. So we don't want that chest to be lower than the hips. Nice and parallel. And then moving to our second wide-legged forward fold through the chest. Similar line with that. When you get there, when you're ready, inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. So again, we hold this pose for about a minute. So you have a lot of time to figure out what kind of wide-legged forward fold you like. So I'll give you guys some options. The first one we did is hands here on the mat. Second one, maybe grip onto the outer calf or your big toes. You want to open your shoulders today, grab your hands over your head. And let your hands come towards the floor. Beautiful, beautiful. Breathe into it. It's your practice, your body. Always protecting the back of those legs. You might have been in those knees. Last real nice exhale, release everything up. We'll lift the chest and then we're going to drop onto our knees for a frog pose. So very gently move into a really big hip over here. Our knees are going to go wider. Weight's going to be in the hands and in the chest to start. Wiggle your knees as wide as feels comfortable. You might protect the knees by doubling up the mat against the rest. Doesn't feel good on those knees. And then we'll be here for a minute. So when you're ready, maybe lower down onto the forearms, or maybe play around with moving the weight forward and backwards. You'll find a different spot. When you find that spot that feels beautiful, breathe into it. Yes, you can use a block, you can use a blanket, or your belly button up to protect that low back, low back. And then notice where you can wander in these longer poses. Yes, it hurts, but it's a good kind of hurt. If it's ever too much, do not use this pose. You'll find no peace. You lay on your back and you want to about 30 more seconds to see if you can hold this spot. Use your breath to move that tension. Notice where else you're holding tension. Relax the shoulders, relax the feet, relax your face. Very slowly again. Okay, that's beautiful. That's enough. Move the weight back into your hands to lift the weight into the chest. Really gently come out of frog pose. Wiggle those knees together. And then we're going to pop up to a beautiful squat. So I guess you guys can kind of move back to facing the front of your mat. And we in Vinyasa, yogi squat. So those hips are nice and open. So using that frog pose, like the open hips, to really sink the hips down in between your heels. Knees track out. You can do prayer position, or if you want to stretch the back of the wrist, together. Inhale, grow a little taller through your spine. Yeah, a little more. And just notice the benefits of this pose. Feeling the ankles, the back. Relax the shoulders. Last breath. And then we're going to move into a bit of a shoulder opener here. So there's going to be a couple of levels to this pose as well, depending on how open the shoulders are. To start, we're going to bring the right hand in front of the right knee, and the shoulder and knee are going to kind of group together. You're going to press the knee out. So this is level one. You're inhaling, opening the chest. If you want to go for the bind, your right hand goes to the low back, and your left hand goes to on the right hand. If you have the bind, either fingertip or just grabbing your shirt. See if you can open the chest a little more. Feel that right shoulder, finding the stretch. Wrist wherever is comfortable. Last breath here and release. Shake out those hands a little bit. Take out those shoulders. Yeah, I'm going to stand up, straighten back a little bit. And then pop on back down. Yogi squat, Halasana. And we'll do the same thing other side, get into that left shoulder. So you can sweep that left arm across the floor and inhale, open it up. Find a nice heart opening. And if you want to try for the bind, left hand goes towards the lower lap, right hand goes to find the left hand. When you have the bind, inhale, lift the gaze, open that chest. Beautiful job. Keep those knees opening up. Nice. Beautiful. All right, and release. Since we're down here, we can play around with a little crow pose, a little crow or crane. So any kind of inversion that you guys want to practice today, feel free for the next minute or so. A crow or a crane pose, though, you're already ready, you're already prepped for it. So you just need to grip your elbows or the back of your triceps and those knees together. Find whatever grip kind of works for you, and then move the weight forward into the hands. Moving the weight forward into the hands, starting lifting one foot off the mat at a time. One foot will let you know if that knee slips out. Beautiful, 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 everybody, nice. I just saw everybody's toes off the mat at the same time. That was awesome. Nice. Yeah, so there's lots of little things you can practice with crow and crane. If you have a good elbow, maybe start trying to cross a little bit. And then we'll make our way back through a chaturanga, all the way to a down dog. At your own pace, nice big inhale, back bend, and exhale, down dog. One inhale and down dog, and then an exhale, look at the space between your hands, walk circle, back to your nose. When you get there, inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reverse one back from all the way to the stand. And exhale, hands come through heart center. Now I want to do that 3 more times. Every time you inhale, see if you can find expansion. See if you can feel the ball of energy forming between the hands. Exhale, bring it into your space, ground yourself. 2 more times. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it into your space, passing the third eye, the lips, the heart, and down the last one. Big reach. And then exhale, hands down by the side. Move into a chair pose, so bring those big toes to touch now. Move the space between the heels. Bend the knees, inhale, sweep the hands forward, chair pose. Tuck, so we kind of have a swoopy back sometimes, so tuck your tailbone down towards the earth, pull your low ribs in. Make sure you can see those big toes, hands are forward. And then exhale for hands twist to the right, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, reach through the crown of your head to find length in the spine, and exhale, press into the deeper spinal twist. Move the weight into the right foot and keep standing left toes. Very slowly, you're going to lift that left heel towards the glute and then step it back, high lunge with great arms twist. Bend to the floor. Nice job. We'll inhale to high lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Find that warrior two. You might open the feet a little wider. Inhale, reverse it. Left hand down, the right hand back. Gaze to the right fingertips. Exhale, extend side angle. Right elbow, right knee, left hand reaches up and over. Inhale, lift back to warrior two. And then last triangle pose this side, straight into that right leg. Reach, reach, reach forward with the right fingertips. And then revolve. Your triangle pose. So lots of options here. Some people stand to be inside of the foot, maybe on the block, maybe on the shin. And then we'll drop both hands to the front of the mat. Bend that right knee, allowing you to step the right foot back to your left. Take it through your chaturanga vinyasa. Lean down, dog. Got to do that same thing. Other side. We'll take it down. Find your power. Flow. One inhale here, down dog. Exhale, put the space between your hands. Walk to the front of your back. When you get there, inhale, half. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse one leg all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to heart center. Getting ready for chair pose, other side. Bring those big toes to touch. A little bit of space between the heels. So same thing, other side. Bend the knees, sweep the hands forward, chair pose. Exhale for a nice squeeze to the left this time. Right elbow, left knee. Take a minute or a second to settle in here. So keep those knees glued together, pull your belly button up, finding the space. And then move the weight into the left foot. Kickstand your right toes. Make sure you have that balance through the left foot before you even try to lift the right heel towards right glute. And then send it back to lunge with your hands twist. You got a big spinal twist. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Keep bending that front knee, work those legs. Inhale, reverse, left hand up, right hand down. And exhale, extend, extend. Last time, left elbow, left knee, right hand reaches up and over. Inhale, back to warrior two, setting up for triangle pose, straight into the front leg. Walk the left foot forward. Reach, 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 reach with the left fingertips, and then revolve, left hand down, right hand up, triangle pose. Last standing pose, use that strength, use your warrior breath. And then gaze down, bend that front knee, plant the hands, take it through your last chaturanga, vinyasa. Stay with that strength. Lean down dog. We'll come to a pigeon pose. So right knee's gonna come behind the right wrist. Shin to the front of the mat, drop your left knee. Let that left leg go long. And then we're gonna hold pigeon pose for about a minute. So when you're ready, so the reason I like to tell you guys that we're being in this pose for a minute is because it allows you to move really slowly into the pose. If you rush it, you might have some kind of, might be a pinching or something that just doesn't feel right. So go nice and slow, lowering down to your forearms whenever it feels right for you. Maybe don't even lower down to the forearms. You don't have to. Let the weight of your body relax over that right leg. Letting gravity help us out here. Notice where the mind wanders. See if you can refocus back to using your breath. How to use that breath to move the tension through that hip, that glute where you're holding the tension and tightness. Use your breath to help you flow. Relax, release. here, and then press on up. Hands under the shoulders, step back to down dog. Walk the dog a little bit, bring to the back of that right leg. Any little movements that feel nice and natural. And then we'll do same thing other side. Pigeon pose, so bring that left knee to behind the left wrist. Shin goes nice and high. Let that right leg go long. Try to keep your hips square to the mat. And then on your way down, you can roll that thigh out and away from you, creating space to gently lower it down. Maybe your block is there. You can rest your forehead on the block. When you do the work here, like your body nice and heavy, open your left side. Through the chest, hands under the shoulders, gently pressing back down on flat, stand up across. Stretch out the back of that left leg. Yeah, maybe you lift the leg in the air one last time, or reaching on one side or on the other, even yourself out. And then we're going to look at the space between your hands and just hop to the front of your mat and come down to seated. Sit down, those sit bones, let those heels come forward, straighten through the legs. And then inch yourself forward a little bit so you can get your squats as close to the mat as you can. Press through those heels, toes come up. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale into the hips, forward fold. Maybe grab those toes and maybe your hands inside the mat. Creating space to fold, so roll the belly up and reach through the crown of the head. Last forward fold, last seated pose before we lie down. Breathe into the back of the legs. All right, sit on up, and then inhale on time, roll all the way back. Spend the last 10 minutes of class on our backs here, so lower down and form at a time. And then give yourself a little hug, bring those knees into the chest, arms around the shins. Feel those hip flexors nice and open now. And then move into a happy baby, grabbing insides or outsides of the feet. And you know, sometimes you might even just grab all your toes. Imagine whatever a little happy baby can do. You kick through the heels to straighten the legs. You can rock side to side. What we do want to find in this pose is a nice straight back. So keep that entire length of the spine on the mat. Last breath here. And then we'll bring those knees back into the chest and let them fall over to the right for a supine twist. On your way down, pick up the hips, bring them back to the center line of the mat. So your left hip is stacked on top of right. And then any way that you use supine twist. So you can have those knees stacked, or you can wrap one leg around the other. Some people will wrap top leg around bottom leg, some people will wrap bottom leg around top leg. Find your supine twist. Top twist that left arm, melty pose. Just gradually the softening vertebrae by vertebrae. And then gently make your way back to center. Find a neutral spine. Be very gentle. And when you're ready, same thing other side. You hug those knees up to the chest and let them fall over to the left. Or any way that you like to move into your supine twist. Wrapping one leg around the other or keeping these stacked. Make sure right hip is directly on top of left. Cactus your right arm. Try to keep those shoulder blades on the mat. So that adds a bit of challenge. Trying to keep those shoulder blades on the mat. See if you can relax and release. Alright, yogis, last breath here. And gently make your way back to center. In this time, I'm going to give you a whole minute to get any last stretches in that your body is calling for. So try to not even think about it. Just let your body move you. What else needs to be stretched? Maybe a little low back. Maybe you're looking for a plow pose. Maybe you need to get up and move around. Whatever your body needs. Beautiful back bend there. Just prepping our bodies for stillness. And then, wherever you are, we'll meet in Shavasana. So let those legs go long, let your toes roll out to the side. Tuck your chin down to the chest just a little bit, so you're nice and tall for the back of the head. For the next few minutes, I invite you to just be. There's nowhere else, nothing else you need to be doing. If any thoughts come, simply let them go as quickly as they came. And welcome to your Shavasana. movement back into the body by the fingers, toes, and wake up the rest of the body, almost as if you feel out a little bit now. Float the eyes open and shake that. Gently rock the neck side to side. Yeah. And then with an inhale, reach the hands overhead, flex the toes down, long body stretch, breathe to the length of the body. And let your exhale roll you over onto your favorite side using your arm as a pillow. A little bit of a fetal position. Just using this space to tune into that sweetness that you've cultivated in practice. And we're going to off the mat so that's into your return wheel of the day. Gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Legs crossed, sitting on the bones together. Last couple breaths, sit up nice and tall, ground down to those sit bones. You can close the eyes if it's comfortable. Then we'll inhale. Last time, bring those hands overhead again. See if you can feel the energy between your palms. Exhale, bring it down to your third eye center. Pause in here. For here, we see our truth. Thumbs down to the lips. For here, we speak our truth. Thumbs down to your heart space. For here, we live our truth.